Hey everyone, this is Hannah giving you the newest Rocket Miner news update. My last few update videos have kind of followed a pattern of giving updates on COVID and the Mullen Fire and then some of what's going on in our community. My video today will be following the same pattern since that's most of the big news that's going on right now. To give a quick update on the Mullen Fire today, the fire has reached 161,069 acres. But thankfully, now the fire is up to being 14% contained, which is great. I know that all of the teams they have over 1,100 people working on fighting the fire right now. They've been working really hard and using a lot of different techniques and things to contain the fire and to protect the communities and structures in the area. So they've been working really hard. They have it 14% contained right now. Unfortunately, the weather this week is not going to be great. It's going to be warm and dry and windy, and that could cause more spread for the fire, but hopefully all of the efforts that they've been making and the precautions they're taking will help to contain it, keep it from spreading too much further through the week, and obviously they're going to keep fighting it, keep doing their best to get it contained and to protect everything in the area. As far as COVID-19 goes, we are still seeing the numbers spike. They've been spiking pretty significantly for the past roughly 2 weeks now, really, where we've seen really big increases in the numbers, more than we've seen in the past. Today we're up to 5,751 confirmed cases and 1,019 probable cases. That's an increase of 91 confirmed cases since yesterday. Governor Mark Gordon gave a press conference yesterday and addressed COVID and some of what's going on with these numbers and the spike. He said that over the past 14 days we've been averaging 98 new confirmed cases per day. As of today, we have 1,299 active cases in the state. That is down 5 from where the active case number was at yesterday, but still obviously right around 1,300 is hugely significant. A few months ago it was big that we had about 500 active cases in the state, and now we've just more than doubled that. So we've been seeing all of these numbers go up really significantly. They've been reaching all-time highs and breaking records, and these are the kind of records that we don't want to be breaking right now. It's not good, the spikes that we've seen. The Casper Star-Tribune did a story that we've shared through the Wyoming News Exchange, looking at some of these spikes, some of these numbers and what they mean. They explained that the percent of cases attributed to community spread has also hit a new peak. They think that's a lot of where these current spikes are coming from, is through community spread. They said, as has the percent of tests with a positive result in the last 2 weeks, meaning the spike can't be explained away by increased testing. It's not just that they're doing more tests so they're finding more, it's actually just that it's spreading more and there are more cases now. They said new confirmed cases outpace new recoveries to a degree previously unseen. Hospitalizations are at an all-time high, and more deaths were reported in September than in any previous month. So basically just all of the numbers as far as COVID is concerned are just spiking in really significant ways. During the press conference the governor held, he said, "We have seen some very serious deterioration of conditions. We are trending in the wrong direction." The governor and Dr. Alexia Harris expressed their concern over these spikes and these trends that we're seeing right now, and just really encouraged people to be vigilant and be cautious, take this seriously, take precautions so that we don't see these spikes just continue. Also locally, we have started to see some cases of COVID in our schools over the past few days. There have been 3 cases in School District 1, 4 cases in School District 2, and 1 case from the Child Developmental Center as well. All of these cases have also led to other people who are in close contact with those who tested positive, quarantining and just taking precautions as they do contact tracing to figure out and try to stop the spread of the cases in the schools. So that's where we're at with COVID. Again, just as always, I encourage everyone to take this seriously, take precautions, wear a mask, do the things that the health officials have told us to do, whether or not you think that it's going to help. I know people have different opinions about masks, but this is what our health professionals are asking us to do. Please take that seriously and listen to the requests that they're making, and just take actions to keep yourself and everyone around you safe. Moving on to more positive news and things happening in our community, although this is still in a way connected to COVID-19. We are finally going to get to see the Actors Mission production of the Waverly Gallery, and that is opening this Thursday night. This show was originally scheduled to open on March 26th, and that was right around the time that COVID really started spreading. We started being aware of it, and things started closing down. With their date of trying to open on March 26th, they were forced to postpone that because of the first round of public health orders that restricted indoor gatherings and said that events like plays could not take place. So they had to shut down for the first time, but they still wanted to do the show, so they kept trying to reschedule it. But as they kept rescheduling it, they kept checking conditions with the pandemic and just kept making the decision that they didn't feel like it was safe or the right time to do the show yet. So they kept moving it back. We're hoping to still get it in the spring season, but that just couldn't work out with where the pandemic was at. So they moved it back to the fall and just kind of went on hiatus over the summer. But now that we're where we're at with the health orders we have, with where people are at in responding to the pandemic and the events that are able to take place now, the Actors Mission felt like it was safe to go ahead and move forward and make this play a reality. So they've been working really hard for a really long time. It's been over half a year since they were originally scheduled to open, but now they're going to be able to open this week. The play will be running this weekend and next weekend, and they are taking a lot of precautions to keep everyone safe, the actors, the audience, just everybody involved with it. So that will be at the Broadway Theater. They will be distancing the seating and having a limited venue capacity. People will be required to wear masks during the performance. Because it's an Actors Mission show, they will be serving a meal beforehand, as they always do, but instead of a buffet style like normal, it will be individually packaged meals, and there will be a limited number of them because of the limited venue capacity as well. So they are taking precautions, they're being careful in order to make sure that, as director Brad Russell told me, he said they don't want to spread anything except good theater. So they want to be careful, not spread COVID, but still be able to present this show in a way that is consistent with how the Actors Mission has always done things, and in a way that does justice to this show. They said that it's going to be a really special one. It tells the story from the perspective of a grandson who is remembering his grandmother's battle with Alzheimer's. So it's going to be emotional and meaningful and relevant. I think it will be a great show, so I definitely encourage everyone to go check that out, support the Actors Mission, and enjoy the live theater that we're now able to have, but do so in a way that keeps everybody safe. So that's what I have for today. Keep checking with us. I'll keep giving you more news and updates, and I hope that everyone has a good night.